So, I've got a lot of questions about what fitness wise, where can we save money? Where do we kind of splurge a little bit more? So, I want to go through some of that. So, one is going to be yoga mats. You are going to want to splurge on a yoga mat just because if you get a cheaper mat, you know, it might fall apart. It might not last as long as you think. And then you're buying, many of them over the course of 5 years instead of one of them over the course of 5 years. It could rip, it could tear, it could leave, the little things on the ground. But you'll want to pick up a nice one because in the long run, even say you're spending $50 on a yoga mat, which seems insane right now, it's going to last you a very long time. You're going to have the comfort with it. You're not going to get injured from it. You're not going to hurt your back or like feel pain. It's going to be comfortable and like good for you. Running shoes or training shoes, that's going to be another one to splurge on. A high quality pair of shoes is invaluable. Because if you have the wrong shoes, you could have back injuries, leg injuries, anything coming up the body because it's starting at your feet. Anything that is not fitting can even lead to neck pain, headaches, posture issues, the whole 9 yards. So you want to splurge on a really good pair of shoes or two really good pairs of shoes with different options. I have two pairs of shoes. One is for kind of training. The other is more for like going on long walks, being on my feet for a really long time, that type of thing. And what you get for your foot is going to be dependent upon how your foot is. Then you have things like jackets, windbreakers for if you're doing anything outside. That's something that you can kind of save on. Most retailers have sales on these types of things. You're always going to have a layer on underneath it if you're doing something outside. So it's not necessarily something you need to be spending, hundreds and hundreds of dollars on when you could just spend like $20 to $50 and call it good. Sports bras, splurge on a good sports bra. Make sure the girls are intact. You want something that's supportive because otherwise it's going to damage the structure of your breast. The cheaper models are going to lose their elasticity over longer time. They're going to lose their comfort quickly. You want high quality sports bra that's going to last through wearing and washing for that. So that's a splurge. Then you have socks. You can save on those. Don't feel like you need to spend, on name brand socks. It doesn't matter. Just get a nice cotton blend and you're good. You do not need to spend $1 million on socks. Then we have like leggings. We all know that leggings can either be great or terrible. You have the see-through butts when you squat, even if they're black. You have the just crap material. And then you also have ones that seem like they're going to be good, but then you jump and they fall down and you're constantly having to pull your pants up. So you want to splurge on those. You want to get the nicer leggings. You want to spend a little bit more on those so that they fit you correctly. So you're able to do the activities that you want to do. So you're not chafing, all of those things when it comes to leggings. Tops, exercise tops, save. You don't have to spend $1 million on them. It doesn't matter. I would go with a cotton. You can get those things at Target, Walmart, things like that. It doesn't have to be Lululemon or anything like that. It is not that big of a deal. Pants are a bigger deal than tops. Then we have sunglasses for my outdoor exercisers. You want to splurge on these. If they're a piece of garbage, they're going to slide off. They're not going to fit your face well. Splurge on really good fitting sunglasses. And then we have activity trackers. They vary in dependability. So it's good if you want just a heart rate monitor. It's going to be pretty spot on, but like calorically and stepwise, not necessarily going to be to a T exact. There's going to be a lot of leeway in there, Most people really, really need a heart rate monitor anyway, so that's not necessarily something you have to splurge on. You can save on that. You don't have to get the very expensive brand new Apple Watch or the Garmin or whatever it is. You could do a Fitbit. You could even get the free apps on your phone that track it for you, and you can learn how to take your heart rate, which is you just find a pulse, or you find a pulse. 10 seconds, multiply it by 6, that's your heart rate. If it's too high, too low, you'd be able to know by that time. But it is something that you can save on. If you want to know other fitness objects or fitness things that you want to save versus splurge on, feel free to drop a comment below.